So I'm absolutely thrilled to be here this morning with Jess Gibson from the TN Card. Jess has done an incredible job helping to support and promote local businesses within the TN postcode. Jess, great to see you.
Hello, and a handshake on a Monday morning. Thank you, John. Thank you for inviting me to have a chat with you.
No.
One of my favourite things to do. So, and we've actually chosen to do this in Evenflow, which is an incredible music cafe in St John's and a TN Card partner.
Yeah.
And it's your first time here.
It is. And I am well impressed, if I'm brutally honest. And I've seen some really cool comments about this place online. So I kind of get it now that I've been.
So Matt and Fabs, they opened 6 weeks before the pandemic. Actually, a month after me. So we've kind of been on this journey together, and I've seen them from the start. And they've had a baptism of fire, obviously, dealing with the pandemic. But during those tough years, they've really built up such a loyal following amongst the St John's community in Furlongfield, and what they do is absolutely brilliant. And it's actually really great to see live events and all these things that they had envisaged when they started actually coming into fruition now. So it's a great place.
I think that's the thing at the moment. What I'm noticing about Tunbridge Wells on the whole is that there is some really phenomenal independent businesses doing some really cool things. And I think with yourself, I mean, I've known what you've been doing for many years, and I've seen you kind of grow as well. And a lot of people kind of jumping on board, with the tech. It must be great to start seeing things come together for yourself and that support.
Yeah, so I started 2.5 years ago now, and actually the first year or two was a real slog because just getting anyone to join us thing. But you can't get members without businesses. You can't get businesses without members. So there was a good year where I was just spent my days walking into shops and saying hello, and been thrown out again. So it's actually really wonderful to see it coming.
I think that's incredible. I'm very brave, and like I say, I think it's great.
Brave is one word. Lots of other words.
Well, my wife recently used her TN card. She tried a new hairdresser actually in Chapel Place. She used a 15% off deal. I think she saved in total about £100.
Wow.
It's somebody that a hairdresser's actually never come across before, and absolutely no way would have probably gone to that business without your card. So if that's not proof in the pudding,
that's exactly why I set it up, because I was working with quite a few independents. I had a parenting blog. I've got 4 boys. Just blogging as a hobby about my parenting journey in Tunbridge and working with local businesses there. And I just wanted to do something a bit more practical to get people through the doors. And there are as you say, so many wonderful independents doing special things that we don't know about them half the time. So I wanted to give people another reason to seek out our independence, and also spend my time shouting out about these wonderful places. So that's where all the podcasts and the newsletters and everything come around, and the photos. It's just about sharing the stories and the people and the love that's behind these independent brands.
Yeah, definitely. I think when I started my business, I quickly kind of put down within my business plan that I wanted to come and see you. And to obviously be able to offer something too. One thing that I've kind of really noticed since I've come, even though I've worked locally for many years, I'm well known within the property with property professionals. Obviously, the general public don't know you, and it's different when you're starting out in your own name. So sometimes to kind of get that opportunity as the new guy, I kind of get it. People want that trust. They go to certain brands. People kind of buy out a habit. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. But also the businesses are invested too. So thank you for buying a membership card yourself.
Yeah.
And actually, because you want to show love to those other independents. And it's about collaboration. What's really exciting is it's not just building community within members and getting members through the doors of independents like this at events and stuff, but it's fostering community within businesses. So businesses say to me, I'm collaborating with these guys because I went to the directory at one of our business events. So it's all about working together, because it's both of them see it as competition. I think it's very short-sighted. If we work together, we're actually strong.
Totally agreed. And I think with what's gone on recently, and inflation and other things that's quite scarily getting bandied around in the media that are going to come through, then I don't think there's ever been more of a time where that's as important as it is now. And I know we live in a different era of being able to order things online, etc. But I think the importance of being able to come down to these local businesses and go through their doors and buy something now has never been as important.
I think there's a balance. I mean, realistically, we all need to go online for some things, and we might not have the budget to spend it independence all the time. You know, I've got a big family, so I can't be grocery shopping at a small independent every day. But if I can 2 or 3 times a week spend mindfully and go somewhere where I could have gone online, but I've chosen customer service, I've chosen supporting the community, I've chosen investing in the local economy. Then it really does make a difference, each one of us, and each small purchase does make a difference. You know? And that's hopefully the TN card also gives an extra incentive. You know, if there are over 700 independents where you can now go and get a little reward as a thank you for supporting local, that's obviously going to encourage people to go. So even for example, my coffee, I've had 10% off the coffee, just as a thank you for Matt and Fabs for supporting it.
Yeah. So what's the plans for next year? You must have had a really busy this year.
Yeah, this year's been mental because we've had an app come out and all the tech issues surrounding that.
Right, okay.
Next year is about consolidation and growth. So it's been a really challenging year. Personally, there's been a lot going on in my personal life and my health hasn't been great. Next year, I can really focus on growing the brand and now that all these businesses have come on board, we can really see the potential for change and what we can do as a community. And now that the community is growing and there is the app that's working and the events have taken off, I'm hoping to have a team to help me because the TN card's expanded geographically. It's now in Sevenoaks and Western as well as Tunbridge.
Yeah.
And Tunbridge Wells. So
that's a big area.
I can't, I'm spending a lot on petrol. But if I can have, what I would really love is to have a manager who oversees Sevenoaks and Western. One in Tunbridge, one in Tunbridge Wells, so they can be on the street. Because my first year was spent on the streets, visiting and spending time with local independents and getting to know the business owners. And I don't want, as the TN card to grow, that I lose that. It's all about that authentic relationship. So if I can have people on the streets, then that's where I'd like to go.
Well, Jess, I hope you are, continue to be successful.
Oh, we finished already, John.
I've got no doubt.
He's a busy man.
I've got absolutely no doubts in terms of what you're going to, where you're going to take it, because I think it's, like I say, it's a remarkable journey that you've had already.
But it's not me; it's the community.
Of course, it is, and that's the thing. It's both sides. It's what you're representing. And that's the thing. I think with some of the independents on there and the platform that you're giving them, I think it's just a wonderful thing, So, and it's everything that's important about community, in my eyes. So,
but also the West Kent wine aspect is really important to me. So,
of course,
every membership sold includes a donation to West Kent Wine. So 10% of your purchase goes straight to the charity, and then West Kent Wine give members discounts on their courses too. And talk regularly to members at events and through newsletters. So it's about making sure people know there's support for mental health too and raising money. It's raised 13-14k so far. So
wow, that's
there's
incredible,
a lot that
Jess.
can be done this year.
Sure. Again, I think kind of paying it forward and giving something back to charity is super important. Again, I'm aware that's something that you've done, alongside your business. It's something that I've also tried to incorporate within my business. I give people the opportunity. If anybody refers any business to me, I'll make a donation to a local school PTFA or a charity of their choice as well. So again, I do think being able to give something back and pay something forward is important. So it's great to see that within your business too.
Well, it's also the first thing I decided, that I think because I've come at this as community and then business second. I'm not a businesswoman. I'm learning on the job. I'm having to learn fast. It's not my sole motivation. So I always wanted to do something for West Kent Wine. I've been speaking to them a lot through the parenting blog. And I was starting like a parenting talk series at Ian Forster Theatre, and West Kent Wine were going to be my next speakers.
Wow.
So when I decided to come up with this loyalty scheme, the first thing we can support there.
Again, I think, there's so many fantastic charities, West Kent Wine and mental health, again, I know is at the forefront and has been recently over the years. And
particularly with the pandemic.
Yeah, exactly. And again, I think, you know, with potential hardship coming up for some people out there, again, it's a phenomenal organisation, and yeah, well done, Jess.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's really cool.
There's help out there for anyone that needs it, and if you are wanting to reach out, you can find all the information on the TNCO website.
Yeah, amazing. Look, Jess, I can't thank you enough for coming on this morning.
Thank you, John.
Honestly, a real privilege. Thanks. Cheers.